Hey guys, it's day 9, January 9th, and I'm actually going to call the school. So I looked up a certain school, Azusa Pacific, and I looked at their programs because the friends that I knew that knew about the school, like when I was down south, spoke highly of it. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just check it out. Because I had thought about, like, if I went to school, it'd be cool to go to school for something that I was really passionate about. But I never really, I never felt attached to a school ever since, like, a long time ago I did, but that got crushed. So ever since then I never felt attached to a school. So anyway, I looked it up, and it had a program about cinematic arts production. I think I mentioned this kind of yesterday, and it sounded amazing, and so I started getting, like, my hopes up about this. So right now I'm actually going to look up the information on my laptop, get a phone number, call someone, and talk to someone at the school about it, just to get advice, just ask a whole bunch of questions. I'm going to be visiting in February, so I might be able to go to the school, maybe. I don't know full details, but that's what I'm going to do. I actually picked this up by someone who was selling it. I think it's a regular pen, but it, like, looks so pretty because it's like a feather, and I thought it was awesome. So since she was in town, I, like, picked it up and paid for it. But that's kind of all that I did today, and lots of thoughts have been going on in my head lately. I feel like I had a sad dream and woke up sad, but, like, I don't remember the dream, so I don't know why. And I talk a lot, but I've been doing okay when I actually, like, think of, like, what I want to do for the future and kind of just allow that to occupy my mind. Otherwise I will sit here literally sad, missing being down south, because that was quite fun for me. It was different, it was new, and it was just like it ended all too quickly, and it made me sad, but I don't want to be sad over it. So if I look forward to, doing something with my life and, like, returning down there, it makes me feel better. I must call now. Well, hopefully that goes well. It's been boring, huh? Like, the vlogs just suddenly get boring now that I'm in Chechula, but I thought I would at least kind of explain what's happened. So I did call the school, but they sent me to a counselor's person who could speak to me, but they were, like, not in their office or something. So I had to leave a message, and I left my name and my number and, like, a brief summary of what I wanted help on. Then I started the application online, just, like, saved it for now though, and just filled out what I knew so far. Was going to, like, talk with my mom and, like, have her help me with the other parts that are about her. But now she's gone again, so I haven't been able to. Definitely gonna pray a lot more tonight as well, and I try to, like, dig deep within myself just to kind of get an idea of, like, what's the exact reason I would want to go, and, like, is this really what I want to do? But at the same time, trying to see, like, how much of this is, like, is this God leading me to this, or just myself, and just, like, trying to determine between the two. And it's like hard to know, because I'm like, I really want this, and I know that if it's not what God wants, he won't allow it to happen, because I am trying to seek his will and figure out what he wants. But it's just, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure that out. But each day now since I've been back, I've just been really thinking about these things, and today's, like, the second day since I've been back, but it's just, like, so many thoughts in my mind, thinking, like, what to do. Like, I really needed that, like, push from the trip, and it just showed me, like, okay, I'm gonna go there and see how it is. And I'm so glad though, because it just, like, now I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. Definitely, I liked it a lot. I'm excited to see, like, what these future vlogs are even gonna bring. In other words, what's gonna happen in my life, yeah, there's just so many things, like, even simple little things that, like, for years I've waited for, prayed for, and I just feel like I've never felt so close to it ever before until now. And it's given me so much hope. And some things I forgot about are just like, wow, you don't realize how long you've been waiting for something until it feels like it's happening finally. And a lot of things that I feel like I had been waiting for, and now I feel like I'm so close to it happening that I get anxious, and I'm like, wow, is this really going on, or am I dreaming this? It's gonna happen, and time will fly by fast. And even though I was looking forward to England in the summer, I wouldn't have known that perhaps it's something else that would have happened during that time, but that kept me distracted, it kept me occupied, and it gave me hope that I had something. And that was, like, my, like, little vision, my goal to, like, go somewhere, but really it was representing something else. Not that I don't want to go to England, I still do, but that I finally feel like I'm okay with California because there's something for me here, Like, I mean, obviously I was going to return to California, and like I said, I wanted to move to LA, but, now I'd, like, actually have, like, it down there, so I know why I would want to now. And it's just, I know England will be somewhere in my future and I will go, but like I'm just leaving this all in God's hands, and he can take me anywhere he wants because I'm totally willing. He took me down to Rancho Cucamonga and all the other little towns and cities around it and really amazed me, so he's got this and I'm excited. I forgot to mention that I picked up this feather. I didn't mention that, huh? Someone sold it, so it's cute, but it's a regular pen. I wasn't really sure. It looked like it probably was regular, but it's really pretty, so definitely need to use that for photos or something. But I still am looking and hoping for one of those actual like feather ones that like you use ink. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I'm thinking of putting these videos on the computer, my actual computer, now that I'm back home. Oh, my room is a mess, and I haven't even opened my bag. Seriously, it has its lock just like locked there because I just haven't even bothered to, and I just feel like so lazy, and it's horrible because after the trip it's like I entered a new life for a little while and I was starting to really like it, and then I had to come back and I'm like, okay, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, I have this, I have that. So cutting some things lately, and like the piano thing, and just, yeah, I feel like this is like my last few months living in this house. Like that's kind of how I feel, where it's like just gotta end some things and just conclude stuff here, you know, finish it off before I move on. So I don't know, that's just how I feel. It'll be amazing to watch this like in a few months or next summer, or this summer. It'll be amazing to watch it this summer, and if I do go to school, then that'd be amazing too. But I guess I don't really exactly know what God wants, but I'm getting there, so that's exciting. I took a shower, but unfortunately I cried in the shower. I just feel like it's hard. It's hard, you know? Like, I can tell my hair's going crazy. I want to go back, you know? I know I need to finish things off here in Chowchilla, and I need... Megan is texting me. It's just like... But anything going on here, you know, like stuff I need to finish up is just, it was too much for me as I came back, and I'm like, I don't even want to be here. I need to calm down. I need to be okay with this. And I just felt like God really needs to help me with this because I'm not doing so well, and it's hard missing things, you know. It's just like I feel like I finally got to get that glimpse of what it's like to be somewhere else and just to like start a new life, and coming back to your old life is like a slap in the face, and reality hits you like, well, too bad, this is where you live. But like that's what I needed though, to realize, okay, definitely know that that's what I want to do, so I need to work for it. So now I'm in the process of working for it, finding goals and something for the future. But that's the best way I can explain how I feel, is that it felt like when you wake up from an amazing dream and you realize, oh, that was just a dream, this is reality. So yeah. And earlier I was just like on the ground, I just fell on the floor, I was just laying there like moaning, and I was just like, I want a car, and I wanted a car so I could just drive right down there and go as I please, you know. I want a car because I want to meet Meg next month when I go back, and like definitely want to go back, but I'm trying to see if like what I can do to meet Meg, 'cause I'm not really sure. I don't know. It'd just be so much easier if I had a car, but how can I get a car in a month? Well, I guess God could do it, but my mom said she'd give me hers, so that's probably the best bet for me because I don't know how to get one because she won't co-sign. So it's like, oh, well, I wish I could already get the car off my mom's hands and actually be able to use it in February. That would be awesome. But I mean, my mom's giving me her car, so that's like her choice when and where, so I don't know. I miss my dream life that I lived down there. Oh. Is this horrible or what? I feel like going to bed. I don't even know what time it is. Probably 9, maybe? Let me check. 9:09. And I feel like ending this day. Just ending the day. This is horrible. And I'm behind on uploading my vlogs because they got too long and my little laptop was like about to explode, so I couldn't upload them those nights. And yeah, I've yet to even catch up with my life here and like my old life now, current life. I need help.